Welcome to Soul Growth Stories, where we explore the hidden courage within us all through tales of nature and transformation. High above the churning ocean waves, a solitary nest clings to the jagged edge of a towering, wind-swept granite cliff. In this fragile sanctuary, life begins for a small family of birds, protected from the elements but isolated from the world. Among them sits our protagonist, a little bird whose heart beats rapidly, not with excitement, but with a deep, paralyzing fear. He looks down at the abyss below, his mind overwhelmed by the terrifying distance between his safety and the sharp rocks. The mother returns with food, signaling that the time has come for them to strengthen their wings and prepare for flight. But while others stretch their limbs, he shrinks back into the shadows, hoping to remain unseen and safe within the comfort. Days pass quickly, and soon the boldest sibling steps to the edge, eyes fixed on the horizon, ready to launch. With a leap of faith, the sibling dives, falters for a second, then soars upward, mastering the wind with newfound grace. One by one, they follow the call of the sky, leaving the safety of the nest for the freedom of flight. The mother circles back one last time, her call echoing against the cliffs, urging him to join them before it gets dark. But fear anchors him down, and he watches helplessly as his mother fades into the distance, leaving him completely behind. The sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the cliff, and the wind turns colder, biting through his thin feathers. Silence wraps around him like a heavy blanket, broken only by the whistling wind that whispers tales of the unknown night. Darkness falls completely, and his imagination runs wild with terrors, making the safety of the nest feel like a prison. Morning brings light, but no comfort. His stomach rumbles with hunger, a sharp reminder that he cannot stay here forever. He looks down once more. The fear is still there, paralyzing him, but the pain of hunger is growing stronger. Suddenly, a fierce gust of wind strikes the cliff, shaking the deteriorating nest and tearing away parts of his only shelter. Panic sets in as he realizes that his sanctuary is failing. The safety he clung to is no longer safe. He faces a brutal truth. Staying in the crumbling nest means certain death, while jumping offers a slim chance of life. With trembling legs, he steps toward the jagged edge. The wind pushes against him, testing his resolve and his balance. The sky looks impossibly vast and indifferent to his struggle. He feels smaller than ever, yet he knows he must choose. Memories of his siblings fill his mind. They chose the unknown and found freedom. He realizes he is the only one left. He takes a deep breath, filling his small lungs with the salty air. The fear remains, but the desire to live grows.
God, I'm losing my footing.
The ground beneath him gives way. There is no turning back now. The universe is forcing him to make his move. Closing his eyes, he surrenders to the moment. He spreads his wings, not knowing if they will hold his weight. He releases his grip on the only safety he has ever known. He leans forward, trusting in something he cannot yet see. Gravity pulls him down instantly. The sensation of falling is terrifying, a chaotic tumble through the rushing, roaring air. The wind screams in his ears, and the rocks below rush up to meet him. It feels like the end. But in that moment of absolute crisis, an ancient instinct awakens within him. He snaps his wings open against the fall. The air catches his feathers. The terrifying drop turns into a curve. He feels the resistance, the solidness of the wind. He flaps clumsily, fighting for balance. It is a messy, desperate struggle, but he is no longer falling. He is flying. A warm current lifts him up. The terror in his heart is replaced by a sudden, overwhelming surge of pure wonder. He is doing it. He is soaring above the danger that once paralyzed him, leaving the shadow of the cliff behind. Looking down, the rocks that once promised death now look like mere pebbles. The world opens up in breathtaking beauty. He tilts a wing and turns, discovering that he has control. The wind is not his enemy, but his partner. Ahead, he sees familiar silhouettes dancing in the clouds. His family is waiting. He beats his wings with newfound strength, His mother greets him with a joyful cry, circling around him. They fly together, wing to wing, united in the sky. The air rushes past him, crisp and clean. He feels a freedom he never imagined possible while sitting in the nest. He realizes that the safety of the nest was an illusion. True safety lies in his ability to navigate the storm. Looking back, the cliff seems so small. The prison of his fear has vanished, replaced by the horizon of possibility. He understands now that refusing to jump would have been the real failure. Action was the only path to survival. Growth did not come from being perfect. It came from the clumsy, terrifying moment of letting go and trusting himself. We are all like that little bird. We stand on the precipice of change, paralyzed by the fear of falling. We watch others succeed and wonder if we are capable. We cling to our comfort zones even when they crumble. But life has a way of pushing us. It makes our nests uncomfortable to force us into our own greatness. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until you are fearless. The fear will always be there. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision that your growth is more important than your safety. You must be willing to leave the known for the unknown. You must be willing to fall in order to fly. Your wings are already there, waiting. They only open when you step off the ledge and trust in your journey. So today, look at your own cliff. Look at the fear that holds you back, and then take the leap. The fall might be scary, and the start might be clumsy, but the flight that follows will be worth it. You are capable of more than you know. You were not built to sit in a nest. You were built to fly. Embrace the uncertainty. Embrace the struggle. For on the other side of that fear lies the person you are meant to be. Every great journey begins with a single moment of courage.
To the sheer scale of the world,
make this moment yours.
where the resilience of life
Spread your wings
endures
and
against
soar
all
high.
odds.
Trust that the wind will catch you. Trust that you have the strength to rise. Your potential is limitless. Let this story remind you that the greatest risk in life is not taking one. Fly and never look back. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. We hope this story has sparked a flame within you. If you found value in this message, please share it with someone who needs the courage to take their own leap. Thank you for watching Soul Growth Stories. Remember to trust your wings, take that leap, and discover your true potential.